true on his.
Welcome back. You're watching our continuing coverage here from Davos 2025, and we're bringing you conversations from leaders on their outlook for the year ahead. More importantly, the bets and priorities that they are focusing on. Joining us now from the automotive sector is Sudarshan Venu of TVS. Sudarshan, great to have you back here on CNBC-TV18 in Davos. It's good to see you here.
My pleasure to be here with you, Shireen. It's an exciting 2025. I think India continues to be the fastest growing large economy. President Trump takes office today, so
Yes.
It's a momentous occasion. I think it creates a lot of opportunities for further trade with America, and of course, continued growth of the American economy will be a very good catalyst for economies around the world. And I think the whole supply chain and the tariffs, though they're yet to be firmed up and formalized, I think the direction is clear that America will continue to grow and American growth will be important, and there are opportunities for Indian companies to tap into those supply chains or invest in those markets.
Absolutely, and that is, of course, the big conversation here in Davos is the Trump administration and what the Trump era will mean as far as global growth is concerned. But let's talk about India. We seem to have hit a little bit of a speed breaker in terms of consumption, in terms of growth, and we've seen that being reflected in sales numbers as well. At the start of 2025, do you believe that things are likely to get better? Are you getting any visible signs of improvement?
Absolutely. We are seeing signs of improvement in the first 3 weeks of January. I think because of the election and things, certain government capex had to be slowed down. But post the monsoon, there is a pickup. And the first 3 weeks of January are very exciting. And this sets a very optimistic tone for 2025.
Okay, so you're saying, and how would you quantify the increase at this point in time?
I think we are definitely looking for double-digit industry growth this year.
Okay.
And TVS will aim to continue to grow ahead of the industry. Some of our launches last year have been very well received. And there are more exciting launches this year as well, both on the electric side and the ICE engine side. Africa, which is an important market for us, is starting to rebound, and you're starting to seeing that trajectory move up. So I think this is creating an exciting scenario, and in the next few days we will also firm up the acquisition of Home Credit, which will add to TVS Credit and take the total AUM to 35,000 crores with over 30 million customers. So even on the financial services side, with India growing and with increased consumption by Indian consumers, we definitely see a lot of opportunities, and we're investing behind that as well.
I'll come to credit in a second, but let's build on the EV plans for the year ahead and over the next few years. I mean, there is a war currently underway, and the incumbents have dislodged the startups, so to speak. And you know, I think the last numbers that I saw, you're now at number one, and as I said, it's getting fiercely competitive. But what's the outlook now on EV growth? What are your plans to try and scale up further?
So I think EVs are very important for the future, and what we're seeing is only the beginning. TVS, as you know from early on, has been very committed to EVs. iQube has been well received in the market. TVS X, which is a tremendous technological vehicle in terms of integrated electronic architecture, connectivity, video, safety features, has started deliveries. We will also launch, we've shown some concepts at Bharat Mobility on Friday. Our electric three-wheeler has launched today with the largest range of 175 plus kilometers and charge of only 3.5 hours. We're launching an electric cargo three-wheeler as well. So I think, you know, for us at TVS, putting the customer at the heart of what we do, delivering highest customer satisfaction, and using technology and innovation to drive that is the focus, and continues to remain the focus which we are committed to. Along with that, the growth is coming.
You know, but growth, profitable growth, because, you know, what we are seeing as far as EVs are concerned is that, you know, it continues to be a loss-making business for companies at this point in time. So what are you seeing as far as specifically the EV side of the business is concerned?
Things are improving. I think battery costs are coming down globally, and we have to look at EVs over a 10-year time horizon. And I think when you look at it that way, we are committed to it, we are investing behind it, and over a period of time the profitability will come, battery costs will come down, and the market will evolve. Customers may want different kinds of vehicles, companies will innovate, bring the cost down, and all this will lead to profitability over a period of time, which we definitely believe will happen, and we are committed to it, and we are investing behind it and putting the customer and technology and exciting products at the heart of it.
So what is the investment plan specifically on the EV side?
I think we committed a few years ago that we would invest 200, 250 million. We have made that investment. You are seeing the products, you're seeing the growth. there are more products this year, and with that we'll share more capex plans as well.
And you know, the EV expansion plans outside of India, is that going to be a big focus
Definitely,
area for you?
we're a global company. We cater to so many markets, and we will further that in EVs as well. We have launched iQube in some markets outside India. The electric scooter for BMW is designed, developed by us, and is selling in European markets. And I think you may have seen on Friday, we have announced a discussion and partnership with Hyundai to make electric three-wheelers and micro-mobility vehicles, which also is for Indian and global markets, designed by Hyundai but crafted in India by TVS. And I think that's an example of sustainability, electrification, our commitment to it, new innovative products, going global, and the Indian supply chain.
Well, you know, take me through a little bit more about this Hyundai partnership that you spoke of. When does it get operationalized? When are we likely to start to see the products come into the market from this
You'll see the exact plans and when it will come into the market. We'll announce that short in a period of time. But I think the main idea is that we wanted to showcase our commitment to mobility, to innovation, and to global partnerships and new products that can really delight customers and transform mobility.
Are you looking at more partnerships? I mean, you've got BMW, you now have Hyundai. Are you looking at more partnerships?
I think we have two excellent partnerships, as you mentioned, and we are focused on them.
Okay, outside of the EV business, let's talk about what's happening on the ICE side of the business as well at this point in time.
The ICE side of the business continues to grow. Jupiter 110, the new one which was launched last year, has been very well received, and we will make more launches as well, including a premium off-road motorcycle and some other vehicles as well in the coming year. So this is something that is exciting, and it continues to grow, and you are seeing greater premiumization of vehicles as well.
That side of the market continues to see growth.
Yes, absolutely.
Right?
I think it is a sign of the Indian consumer having a little extra disposable income, and also sort of with that and the technology that is now available in terms of connectivity, in terms of safety systems. These are all very exciting for the consumers.
You touched upon credit, and you talked about home credit and what you hope to do with that as far as TVS credit is concerned. What's the outlook and what's the ambition, you know, on that front?
I think the ambition, as we have stated earlier, and now we are closer to it, is to have 50,000 crores of AUM, but importantly to do it in a TVS way, which is to focus on customers, have high NPS, play in our chosen segments, and leverage technology to do that. So this is what we are committed to, and I think we are already in the consumer finance business. Home credit is also in that business. So the total AUM, as I said, is about 35,000 crores with the combination, and 30 million customers, and we'll aim to grow with these customers and to grow in these segments leveraging technology. I also think that as we get increased scale, we will look at new products, both in terms of home loans, gold loans, in addition to the vehicle loans which we do, and consumer loans which we're doing.
And how soon are we going to see you enter the gold loan and home loan business?
This year, 2025.
2025.
Yes.
So before I let you go, the big priorities, you just gave us two for 2025. Overall, for the EV business, for ICE, and of course you've given us an indication of what you hope to do on credit. What are the priorities for 2025?
I've already given you three important priorities, Shireen, so I have to focus on these.
Okay, fair enough. Plenty on your plate. Sudarshan, always a pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Many thanks for joining us on CNBC-TV18. Great to see you back here.
Thank you very much.
In Davos. Well, that was TVS's Sudarshan Venu talking to us about their plans for the EV side of the business, the ICE business, and of course on credit as well. We are going to take a break here. The conversations will continue. Don't go anywhere. We're back in a moment, live from Davos.
Thank you so much, Shireen. Always such a pleasure.